Yo, wakey wakey. Happy Saturday. Today we're going to talk about the power of proper alliance, partnership, barter and trade, and leverage. Let me see if my man Joseph going to jump in. Yo, Joseph. El Chapo, what's cracking? Yo, Josh, what's goody? I see a big problem when doing business with a lot of different type of people. All right, cool. Especially people that got the same skin tone as me, and this is mainly in the the lower class and even middle class of dark skin complexion people. It seems that everybody that's in these classes or lower middle class, they focus too much on cash at hand. You know what I'm saying? Like a person can't see past a person passing them cash, putting cash in their hands at that very given second, to the point where they don't identify individuals that have a greater value than a cash value from what they're charging. So my thing is that for those of us that are trying to be, entrepreneurs, businessmen and businesswomen, the concept of being a secure party, which is still relevant to being, independent, self-managed, business operator, because you're pretty much your own everything. You're the responsible party in every aspect of your life. So, what's up, Harlem? So the thing is this: we can't contradict ourselves. We got to know when we cutting off the left foot or cutting off the right foot, trying to save the left foot. Because we so thirsty trying to get cash from every person that walks past us. A person might have a greater value than that, meaning it may be of your best interest to establish a relationship where you guys can barter and trade. We got to start figuring out how can we start consolidating things and zeroing out or balancing out certain accounts, as far as things that we spend our money on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis, on a monthly basis, and a yearly basis. For example, things that we do every day, we put gas in the car. So it may be at our best interest. A lot of us come accustomed to having a particular type of gas station we like going to. So if you like going to Speedway because you think Speedway gas is the best for your car, it might be beneficial for you to inquire about in the Speed credit card. All right, my phone pressing buttons, y'all. Hold up. All right, hopefully it stopped tweaking, but it looked like this was finna happen. I might have to do this in a minute. Masood, what's up, bro? All right, so hopefully that stops. It just messed up my light. But it'll be beneficial, man, if we inquire about a gas credit card from the gas station that we accustomed to going to every other day, you know, to fuel our tanks. So you can start getting credit. So you can start leveraging what you're spending at the gas station to obtain credit. If not, you're not getting credit for spending money at that gas station. So, long story short, we got to start establishing relationships with these agencies, companies, and individuals where we can actually start getting credit. All the men out there, men and women, you know, whether you got long hair, short hair, somebody's responsible for doing your hair if it's not yourself. So if you have somebody outside of yourself that's doing your hair, it'd be of your best interest to establish a relationship with your barber or your beautician, so that you can create some type of barter and trade something, meaning that they obviously have a service that that benefits you, that you need on a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis or monthly basis. So you need to figure out what can you do, what can you offer them in return, which is also something that they need, that they also have to spend money on a weekly basis or monthly basis. So the objective is to acquire whatever service that you need from an individual or from a company, but also offering a service as an even trade to these individuals or to the companies, so that each party can obtain the things that they desire or need, as well as save money. Everybody loves to save money, so if I can save you money and still get the service that I need, everybody wins. That means that if you're getting your hair cut and it costs $25, $30, instead of me giving you $25, hey, how about I help you start reestablishing your credit? Hypothetically speaking, a barber and your beautician is in your head on a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis or monthly basis. These are people that are you sit in their chair often, you know. So it's like so these people are actually an important part of your life. They're not just your barber or your beautician. So it'd be smart for both parties to establish a relationship outside of you just sitting in their chair on a weekly or bi-weekly or monthly basis. Because while you sitting in that chair, you're doing something called talking. You're communicating. That means every time you sit in that chair, that person is learning a little bit more about you, your personal life, and your business life. So if you're an entrepreneur and you're proclaiming your independence as a secure party creditor or whatever you want to call yourself, it'll be in your best interest that time you sitting down in that chair, whether it's for 30 minutes, an hour, and some people that got dreads and long hair or women, you might be in that chair for 3-4 hours. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about for 3 or 4 hours? If you're not talking about business and some type of business opportunities and business engagements and ways that the two can come together and make money and or save each other money, you still wasting time, because that 3 or 4 hours you was getting your head done, you could have been doing something that could acquire you more capital, or you could have been adding on to your business plan. So that's dead. So the dead time is relevant to dead weight in business. So that means now if the person that's doing your hair is not business minded, all they really do offer is, you know, the skill or the art of doing hair, then those are reasons to break off on that relationship, you know, but not right away, because I know some people are just great at what they do and it's hard to replace them. But my thing is this: communicate with you. Period. I got to be able to communicate. I can't consistently give you time out my life just for you to do one particular thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna find a way to wash your hands. You find a way to wash my hands. I'm gonna find a way to put money in your pocket, and keep money in your pocket, and vice versa. That's how all the relationships should start being in your life. If not, it's not equal. It's not beneficial. I'm talking as far as the long run. But this is how you start identifying if these are the people, if the person that the people that you go to on a weekly and monthly basis uh, are even on the same page as that. You know, if you offer a person, let's say, a service to repair their credit, if you say, and you say, if you had, say, hypothetically speaking, you had a way where you can pretty much wipe their bad credit away and establish a whole new credit line. That's something that can change somebody's life. That's something that could completely change somebody's life around, and it open up the gate for more opportunities for that person on a personal level and business level. Now, if that's what you offering, I don't keep tweaking. So if that's what you offering your barber or your beautician in exchange for them to just do your hair, see, them doing your hair requires their time, but it's not going to require any more of their money that they already invested. See, they already invested the money to go to school, invested money for equipment, and all the barber and the beautician tools and stuff like that to conduct that service. So their investment has already been paid, and it's actually already been paid for, and they've already received return for, especially they've been doing hair for a long time. So everything they get is now a profit outside of booth rent. You know what I'm saying? If they're renting a booth and stuff like that, so they still have to make a profit to pretty much excel past their monthly overhead or whatever. But this is the thing. When you add that type of value to a person, you know, it should be in that person's best interest to make a situation that allows you to keep your money in your pocket. Meaning that it's no way in the world if you offer to give a person a clean slate as far as credit wise and a fresh start as far as credit wise, you should still be digging in your pocket, giving this person how much money you pay them to do your hair. Especially if you're a man with a low cut like me. If I fix your credit or I restore your credit or I give you a new credit line where you can do what you want to do on, I better not be having dig in my pocket to give you $25. Because I'm so serious when it comes to the people that I talk to and I relate to, is that if I put an offer on the table like that and a person tries to take advantage of my offer, but in return tries to take advantage of me by ignorantly, selfishly only thinking about themselves, and still tries to charge me for a haircut, I'm walking away, I'm blocking you, and I'm gonna find another barber that has a little bit of common sense, because I'm wasting my time. And you're getting free. I'm sitting in your chair every 2 weeks, so you getting free game. So that's free consultation time. You getting 30 minutes to an hour of my consultation, of my consult. And this is all facts. While you sitting up there sitting there playing in my head, you talking to me, and I'm a nigga that answer questions. So, and I don't play games. If I'm gonna answer the question, I'm gonna give you the answer. So you get free game. So if you ask me a question, you inquire about some shit that you interested on, and I give you the plug, I give you the keys. If I give you the keys to the Jeep, you better not be asking me to can I put some gas in it? You got me kind of fucked up. You know, so that's how people are though. You know, it's like they don't see the bigger picture, and they think they getting over, and you know, but and thing about it is you ain't even got to say nothing to these. Like I watch and see how people are gonna respond to something. I'm not gonna say, damn, you charging me, man, this and that. No, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna dig in my wallet. I'm gonna pull out my card or pull out my cash. I'm gonna hand it to you, just like I always would. I'm gonna see if you're gonna swipe, or I'm gonna see if you're gonna take that cash, or I'm gonna see if you're gonna use some type of integrity and say, nah, man, you good. I can't even charge you. How can you charge a person that give you free game every day, every time they sit in your chair? How you charge a nigga that give you free game? How you charge a nigga that give you ways to make more money, give you ways to save money, give you ways to leverage money? How you charge a nigga like that? It'll be in your best interest to make that nigga that's sitting in your chair every week more and more comfortable. Nigga, you should be calling me like, man, let me line you up real quick, man. I know it ain't your day. Oh shit, let me slide through. No homo. I'm saying, like, people gotta start thinking like that. And then and people start fucking up. You can't give a person too many times to fuck up on that level because they already exposed who they are and what they looking for. They small cheese people. These are the small cheese. You like it's like a rat. You so worried about all the small cheese, you fail to realize all the gold that's sitting behind back all the way back there. If you go a little further. So the point being, eliminate all the small cheese people out your life. You cannot afford to have small cheese people in your life. They worried about the wrong things at the wrong time, and the reason why they can't see past themselves is the fact that they're only thinking about themselves. The people that bring you bright ideas, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard bright ideas coming from family, friends, and or associates, and the idea may be good, but the problem about the idea is that the initiator of the idea has only thought about how the idea could benefit them, but they need your help. If you establish an idea in which you need the help, the money, the skills, and times of somebody else, after you think about that idea and how it benefits you, you need to take a little bit more time to figure out how the hell it's going to benefit the people that you need to be a part of to make that shit work. If not, you're a selfish individual and your shit is never going to work because it's never going to work out for nobody else's best interest, and they're going to leave anyway. So people got to stop playing games and playing in their own head and playing in their own ass. You will not survive out here with that type of mind frame. That's a small mentality. You can't walk around here with a small mentality and expect to do some big shit. Because in order to do some big shit, you gotta build with big people, meaning big-minded people. People that have vision. People that understand leverage. People that understand relationships. If you don't understand these basic fundamental principles, you're gonna be working for somebody for the rest of your life. I want you to know that. It's guaranteed. If you don't know how to leverage, and I'm not talking, there's a difference between leverage and finesse. If you spend your days finessing people, it's easier to finesse. And the finesse is only one-sided. A finesse only benefits the person that's finessing. What's up, man? Leverage doesn't hurt the other party, and it benefits the other. Now, leverage can be double-sided, or it can be you can leverage something that doesn't have a negative effect on the other side, but it benefits you on your side. That's fine. That's cool. But we got to get out of the finesse mentality as far as the definition of finesse on what's going on out here in these lower class and lower middle class neighborhoods and areas. Everybody wants something real quick. Everybody trying to get it real quick. Let me get it. Like, everybody need to slow the fuck down and pay attention to what they doing. You moving too fast. You moving too fast and not thinking at all. Big problem. And you think you winning. See, you move real fast with these bright ideas, with these people that don't think at all. You get a couple dollars, you get a few steps ahead, but then you get jammed up and get pushed 10 steps back because you done fell into some fool shit. We gotta start taking our time and planning. People be talking about Black Wall Street. Don't know nothing about the basic concept of what made Black Wall Street Black Wall Street. The basic concept of what Black Wall Street was is that it was a area of one people, one type of people. You know who those people were, that brought together their skills, their time, their skills, and their resources, and they kept their money in-house. They only circulated their money in-house. They circulated their money in-house 10 times over before they let their dollar circulate outside of the house into other cultures and other neighborhoods. People keep talking about the black dollar. That shit don't circulate. It hardly circulates one time, let alone 2 or 3 times. But then again, I see why. It's still hard to do business with your own people. But we can't judge our experiences with one individual or 2 individuals or a certain type of person, and we can't categorize everybody of that culture or that race being the same. That's not true either. You just gotta put yourself on the right energy wave so that you attract the right people. Period. It don't matter, whether they black, white, or whatever. But I mean, it's good black business people out there, just as well as good and crooked white business people out there. To be honest with you, it's a lot more crooked white people than we think it is. Crooked white business people out here than we think it is, or white corporations than we think it is. So let's not get that twisted either. And these people are crooked on higher levels than most black people can never try to finesse some shit over. But you ain't hear that from me. So proper alliance. Align yourself up with people of power that have similar interests and similar things to gain. People that you can feed off of and eat off of in a positive way. Meaning you guys can feed off each other's energy. When you feeding off a person's energy, the right person's energy, you get a glimpse of a feeling of rejuvenation. It's like a recharge. But if you share your time and energy amongst those that do not favor that, that's why you start to feel slow, weak, and depleted, because nobody's helping you and allowing you to recharge and to rejuvenate yourself. Everybody has to recharge themselves. Let's stop falling for the okie doke and being the person that is so kind that we only think about other people to the point that we neglect ourselves. If you truly care about people, you need to understand that you have to find an area to replenish yourself. If you truly care about people and giving yourself to people, it is just as important, and actually even more important, for you to spend more time with self to recharge and replenish self, so that you can have enough energy to give to people. If not, these same people will kill you. They killing your energy is killing you mentally and spiritually. So once your energy is depleted on a mental and spiritual level, what do you think starts happening to the physical form? It starts to slowly deteriorate and malfunction as well. So you can't afford to give your time and your energy to people that deplete you. We got to start giving our time and energy to people that help complete you. Eliminate the people that deplete and surround yourself with people that will complete you. Complete you in the areas that you need aid and assistance on, that you need growth and development in. Everybody is great at something, but we all lack in certain areas. So it's your job to identify the areas that you lack in and create the proper strategic alliance with people that actually are great in the areas that you lack in, to help fill in those voids. And the areas that they lack in, you help fulfill those voids. So it's like a perfect marriage. And now when you look, before you know it, when you look around, you really don't have a need for anything outside of you, because you are connected to people that provide the things that you need. Now, this one, it boils down to common sense. This goes back to the people, the initial people that you surrounding yourself by. Your starting five, your favorite five. Those people need to be a special group of people. And we need to understand groups are unlimited. Because the more you grow, the more people you know. And the more people know you. So we have to know how to categorize people in the proper order and proper fashion. It's multiple groups. I'm just not part of one group. But you have to know, you being the master of your own world, you have to categorize these groups in a proper fashion and know which groups you need to, which groups are safe, which circles are